Ahead of Republic Day, twin terror explosions have taken place in Jammu's Narwal area. Several people have received injuries. Intelligence sources are telling India Today 2 high-intensity explosions took place within 30 minutes in the area, which is mainly a marketplace. Jammu and Kashmir has now been put on a high alert. Take a look at this report to help you understand the horror that unfolded today morning. Just 5 days ahead of the Republic Day, twin terror attacks in the Narwal area of Jammu. 2 high-intensity explosions took place within 30 minutes. Several people have received injuries in this blast.
मैं इधर ही था, चाय का काम कर रहा था दुकान का ग्राहक कस्टमर को। धमाका जो उधर जाके हुआ है, वो मेरे से कोई 100 फुट आगे जाके हुआ है। अच्छा, तो कितना बड़ा धमाका? बड़ा धमाका, बड़ा जोरदार था। हमने सोचा कोई टंकी फट गई या टायर फट गया, लेकिन जब धुआं देखा मैं टायर नहीं फटा, कुछ और हुआ होगा। जब उधर से बंदे आए तो उन्होंने बताया कि ऐसे ऐसे कोई इधर बंदे इंजर हो गए हैं, तो कोई बम फटा है।
तो बड़ी जोर से धमाका हुआ। मैंने बोला टंकी फटी होगी, जब ऊपर जाके देखा ब्लास्ट हो गया बम। उसका धमाका पीस हो गए गाड़ी के, क्योंकि मेरे हिसाब से कोई 20-25 पीस हो गए गाड़ी के।
तो कितने
उसके बाद 10 मिनट बाद दूसरा ही फट गया।
2 ब्लास्ट हुए।
जी।
The National Investigation Agency, which handles terror cases, will be investigating the blasts. A bomb disposal squad along with the team from Indian Army and the Jammu and Kashmir Police inspected the spot and the whole area has been cordoned off. A search operation is currently underway.
Pakistan is getting frustrated because of all the things which are happening. They cannot take the might of the security forces directly. They shifted the focus to Jammu.
The blasts in the transport yard of Narwal were triggered by suspected terrorists at a time when security agencies in the region are on a high alert amid the ongoing Bharat Jodo Yatra of Congress Party and the upcoming Republic Day celebrations. Jammu and Kashmir is on a high alert ever since the 2 blasts have taken place. According to intelligence sources, Pakistan is changing its strategy. Sources say Pakistan-backed terror groups have shifted focus from Kashmir Valley now to the Jammu region. Intelligence sources add that Pakistan-sponsored terrorists have reactivated 4 launch pads and that the Pakistan Rangers are aiding these terrorists to conduct attacks in Jammu and Kashmir.
Increasingly, if you see, Jammu region is being involved, and you know, this is also our 26th Eve, 26th January time. I think only few days left for 26, which is generally we have seen the pattern on 26th January and 15th August. There is heightened activity from across.
With Sunilji Bhatt from Narwal in Jammu, Bureau Report, India Today. Let's bring in my colleague Kamaljeet Sandhu for the latest on this. Kamaljeet, 2 important questions here. One, why precisely are we witnessing more attacks in Jammu region? What are the agencies telling you? And what sort of strategy is the government looking at to ensure that innocent civilians are not targeted?
You know, intelligence officials have been telling us, Pooja, that, you know, when the security is much more tight in Kashmir, and that is why Pakistan and Pakistan-based groups, terror groups, are looking at Jammu as a region. Also, this is a BJP-dominated region. Also, this is a Hindu-dominated region. So perhaps that is why there seems to be a change in strategy. This is also where they've actually moved from line of control to infiltration as well as attempts. And that's why we've seen drone activity really taking up. That is where they're sending an arms and ammunition, the IEDs via drones, and they want to involve certain locals. So this is where the apparatus is now really working. The security forces have tightened the grid. We know additional forces have been sent, especially on the Jammu region itself. We know at least 18 companies of CRPF have been deployed. But remember, this is a much larger game as far as Pakistan is concerned, because they have consistently gone ahead with a program called Leading India by 1,000 Cuts. But more specifically, just before 26th and even before elections are supposed to happen, they have increased their activity. And what we've been told by our sources is that the modus operandi seems to be the same as the one we saw on the 27-28 September of Udhampur bus blast, where twin attacks had taken place even then. And they're saying the IEDs are similar. It does not seem to be a magnetic IED. So this is a timer ID, what we've been told by our sources. The sources also indicate usually there is the NSG's bomb data center which is really called in, but at this point of time there's no indication given in that the NSG's experts would be called in for this particular attack investigation, but clearly it is the NI which is going to be looking at it. And recently, Home Minister Amit Shah, who was there in Jammu to carry out a review meeting, had clearly said it's not just preempting these particular attacks. And we've been told by Jammu Kashmir police sources that at least 90% of such attacks have been prevented, but that's not it. Just a few going up, and we saw one happening in Rajouri, and then now in the heart of Jammu city, these attacks taking place, a major cause
That's right.
of concern.
This attack, as Kamaljeet is telling us, comes barely a few days after in Rajouri. There were innocent families targeted, even children were killed in the jihadist violence in Rajouri, and now in Jammu, 2 twin explosions 5 days ahead of Republic Day. JNK is on high alert. Kamaljeet Sandhu for all the latest. Thank you very much for now.